yet to find a place in London that has the breadth and mix of audience.
Variety of people you get down here, the fact that it's no attitude, absolutely no attitude, no one gets judged, so everyone can feel comfortable.
Well, it doesn't matter what you wear, it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter how you identify, it doesn't matter if you like drinking or not.
I hadn't really been in an environment where I suppose there was such a sort of anarchistic view towards gender.
This sort of thing has been bubbling away at Wotever, and places like Wotever, for a long time.
You get straight people coming, gay people coming, transsexual, transvestites, whatever.
Dancing or whatever, whatever, like it really doesn't matter.
Just that it was like, you know, a place you could be, whatever.
Welcome to Bar Wotever! Yeah, and welcome to the newly-ish listed Royal Wotever Tavern! Where you will be treated to delights of song and striptease and spoken word, and it'll all be queer as fuck! What the fuck? It's a compliment. But here's how this focus works to girls' detriment. Society teaching girls that our bodies, boobs, and butts are more important than our brains leads us to thinking our worth comes from our waistlines. My aspirations in life should not be worrying about the shape of my ass. Standing in the way of control, don't live your life surviving the only way that you know.
Bar Wotever is Tuesday night performative community-based get-together for LGBTQIA+.
At the moment we're having a different host every month and it's working really, really well.
Wonderful Wotevers, welcome to the December edition of Bar Wotever. It's so you know that this is the most warm, inclusive, accepting place in the world, right? So you can imagine how honoured and privileged I feel to be able to host the show and see all your beautiful faces here.
It's very open for all allies. It's very open. Everyone is welcome through the door. Everyone is welcome on our stage as long as homo or transphobic, no racism.
Bar Wotever has a way of inviting everybody in and welcoming everyone in, and people feel it, they literally feel it. They say, oh, I've never been to a place where I felt at home and it's felt like a community, and that's the thing, Bar Wotever is like a community.
It's that sort of a space that I think London was crying out for, in a way, because even within the sort of gay pub scene, it was all very either lesbian orientated or gay male orientated, and there was no real space for people who maybe, I'm bi, or I'm trans, or I want to be accepted for my differences and not just expected to be a sort of clone of everyone else.
Everyone loves everyone here. It's not like a place of attitude at all, and that's a rarity.
Gonna grab the yellow pages, find the Vinci of the threads to dress me up and make me look like someone else instead. It's time for my rehearsal, the ultimate reversal. You see, I've got a plan. I'm coming back as a man.
Part of the evening where everybody comes up, gives it a go. So feel free next week after, if you got anything you want to get off your chest, and you look like you do now. Did you see those things? And they're cute though. Can I come down there and tap them? The song of my people.
And the open mics gives people not only seasoned performers a chance to try out new stuff, but people that have never performed before, who have got an amazing talent. and they can express it, and with an audience that are going to appreciate it and make them feel appreciated, and that's what gets people coming back. You
I'm pretty, he wanna see me done with a sucker pretty sticky. Slap me on my ass and say he wanna shove it in me. There's just so much extreme melodramatic.
Too cliche, we are all in a state of decay. Biologically, our clocks are running, but as a society, the hands have fallen off altogether.
Strangely enough, as time goes on, we seem to be moving into very much darker and much more, we seem to be regressing backwards, which I find really strange that should happen.
I think it's important that young queers have a safe space to explore, to have fun, and not feel like they're in danger, which I think has been a lot of people's experience, and it still is, and according to police statistics, that's increasing even today. And they may say that's due to people reporting it more, but whatever the reasons, it's still bad that statistically, homophobic, transphobic, hate crime is on the up. That's a very worrying trend.
Oi, Puff! You're wearing a dress, which is nice thing to point out. Someone just sort of wear, I get up, get dressed, leave the house, and there's something bugging me. I can't quite work out what it is. And then this guy across the road just shouts, "Oi, mate, you're wearing a dress." I'm like, "Am I? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh, I'm always doing that."
And I think that points of the places that give people both refuge, but also inspires people, gives people energy, gives people a chance for people to meet others in person, face to face. It's like there's a huge amount of contact and stuff is done on the internet, but it doesn't beat if you can actually come and meet somebody face to face. So I think that's why Wotever and places like that will always be important. Currently at the moment, queer places have been closed down left, right, and centre for all sorts of reasons, and I still think that there will always still be a need for them.
There's a sort of part in the whole sort of like alphabet soup of LGBTQIA, and it's not everyone have had the same chances from the beginning. It counts for something about privilege, it counts for something where you grew up, it counts for something what sort of family situation you had, it counts for something.
His cup, it tastes like institutionalized racism. And his breath, it smelt like Eurocentric ideas of beauty. And his skin, it rubbed against mine like 200 plus years of colonization, and his eyes, we met like racial angst, ready to explode, and I decided that I am not your dom top, your aggressive black boy, your chocolate Maltesers to chew on. I am not your Grindr profile, your hashtag mass. I'm not yours to swipe left to when you realise I wear a skirt, and I am not yours to box in. I decided that I'm worth more than that. I'm not your black boy top, your dom hash fetish, your brown to fetishize, your one night experiment. I love my skin, and it ain't yours to chew. Thank you.
So, has anyone got any news for anyone?
Okay, so yes, the community news is what we do every week here at Bar Wotever.
I'm the chair of the Wotever LGBT Forum, and we are a local campaign group who, get on the tits of the powers that be, all in the name of queer activism.
Picture me over here like shimmying, and like maybe that will remind you when you say ladies and gentlemen, just be like, oh shit, and CJ, and everyone else.
In between, in the gap in the show, there's something called community news, and it's a live notice board. We call it a live notice board, and it's where people from all over the community can come up and talk about events that they're involved in and any groups and any projects that are going on, and talk to people about getting support or going to these events.
But when we started, it was like no other place where people could come and go to. So it was really important, it was shit important with information, but also meeting friends who were in the same situation, or talk to someone who had maybe been on testosterone a few more months more than you, so you knew the effect, or you could talk about, you know, who to go to, which one is the best sort of like practitioner, if I'm going to do a mastectomy, where should I go?
As public as queer identities have become, I don't necessarily think it's become more public. I don't necessarily know if it made it any easier for people's lives. I don't think people are having it much easier.
In general, this whole country is really sucking the best out of a massive group of people, queer and non-queer, you know, disabled, you know, or as we know, people still get queer bashed or, you know, threatened, even in London, even, you know, Soho, you know, like central places and spaces where it should be safer.
It's essential. It's a wonderful support. Bar Wotever for me also supports other projects. You've got the Safe House in Uganda, which is a current project that they're supporting, paying the rent for people who are not safe in Uganda. So they've got this safe house there. So it's very much a community. It's not just about entertainment. It's about meeting people, and it's about whole support and finding out what else is out there for you.
I've found it over the years, people are coming to Wotever, and Bar Wotever then, and are very happy to find it, because my God, there are so many beautiful people, friendly, lovely, that maybe for the first time in their life or in London, feeling like here's a group of people I really like, and I can express myself as I want to express myself, I can tell people I can come out, whatever, you know, ID or, you know, pronoun I want, people accept me exactly, but also with all this sort of like newly won self-esteem. I maybe have changed my work rota, so maybe start college, or maybe, you know, do something else with my life, because suddenly I can stand there with a straight back and saying, yes, this is who I am, I identify as, or I prefer, or this is my opinion, or I believe in.
Sometimes I wake a little later. Sometimes it hurts a little deeper. Don't worry, I will carry the...
It was the first gig I did in a queer space, and it was a really different experience because I'd done lots of acoustic stuff around London, but I'd never played to people who kind of got what I was about before I got on stage. And it just makes everything so much easier. I mean, I've been on a whole journey with my music since then. I signed to a major label and taken my music to wider, larger audiences. But when I come back and play at Bar Wotever, I know I'm playing to people who get who I am, who get what I'm about. And it's just wonderful because you're not trying to convince everyone, because they already know, they already feel it. And it's the most special kind of gig that I can ever play. Because I learned how to be, and how I learned that it was okay to be.
Yeah, I think before I came to Wotever, I always felt a bit different in the regular gig bars that I was going to. Too butch, too loud or too opinionated, and then I came here and there was a space for that. I see now, 8 years on, and we have so much history, but there's still this great sense of love and just care for each other. People I really care about what's happening with them and whether they're okay. There are so many friends that I can think of, you know, I met in those first few months that I started coming to Bar Wotever. I feel that over the last 8 years I've seen their journey as they jump from the starting off point of not being sure about who they are or what they want, and become these incredible people who are so much more confident, you know, whatever path they've taken, into being really sure of their identities and being really confident about their choices. And I definitely think that's been really beautiful to see everybody kind of explore that, whether they're butch women or, you know, any other number of queer identities in the whole spectrum. And I love seeing everybody feel more confident in who they are.
Start up something new, for I've waited, and I've waited for my time, but I'm speaking out, and I'm giving out. All of my power is on, all of my truth I will speak from now on.
There's also a lot of performers that have got record deals, have gone on to really, you know, excel in their career and their performance and everything. And they keep, and the wonderful thing is they keep on coming back to Bar Wotever just to say thank you. You know, this is where it started.
Entertainment. We all need seeing things on stage. We all need places to meet and, you know, get together. And this is, as I said, it's queer. Queerly run for and by queers, but at the same time, everyone is welcome. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't change, does it? And so this is not done out of necessity for a hard time. This is done for entertainment, fun, getting together, meeting others, finding sex in the toilet. No, but having those sort of moments of feeling absolutely attractive or attracted to, or, you know, we all need that. Every human needs that.
In a sense, for a lot of queer people, when they go out to have a good time, it's not just going out to have a good time. It means a lot more than that. It's going out to feel justified in existing, I think. Maybe that sounds a bit heavy, but the feeling you have when you go home after being surrounded by people who are you don't have to be scared, it's something that everybody deserves, whatever their gender or sexuality.